Leo, this is your weekly tarot with Sky Sparrow. There's a lot coming through, Leo, a message around your growth, your evolution, what is needed in that process, okay? I have a couple of oracle cards that I've pre-shuffled here. We'll get into the tarot around after that. Energy surrounding you, coming towards you, and your best guidance. But the vision that I got was this, the stability and integrity that a tree and its leaves have versus in the fall when they're meant to blow away. But in the summer, like, strong winds can come and the leaves will stay strong, like they're meant to be there. And there was this message that the things that are meant to be in your life are still serving a purpose for you. They're meant to be there. They're not going to blow away. They're still part of your your integrity of, like, your the weaving of what makes you right now. Okay. They're meant to be in your life. And then when things are meant to fall away, as you grow and evolve, they inevitably will. Now, the card that came out here was Shaman of Purification. This is a really cool deck, the Shaman's Oracle deck, where there's obscure type images that I intuit messages that come through. So it's like you're in this, I feel like you have leveled up and grown, and it's almost like that, whatever, snake or even insects that grow and then they shed their skin or their shell and then they grow again and they'll shed again. Like, it's just this growth cycle. So I feel like you have come through this growth cycle I'm being shown, and like there is an old you or things that are part of the old you that are being shed or sloughed off as this purification process. Okay. Interestingly, the card that I got from another deck here coming out all together with this message was calling back your power, cutting cords, soul retrieval. So, in this whole concept of, there's the card of your own growth and evolution, there may be people or ties that you need to call back your power from. Owning who you are now is what I just heard. Owning your evolution. Okay. I know that's a slight bit vague, but usually spirit ties in here with the tarot. We're going to look at the energies surrounding you now. Very interesting messages around your transformation process I'm seeing, Leo. Wow, 3 flying out already. Okay, so gaining insight on areas that you may have, had a skewed vision before, or clouded vision, or you may have held these old beliefs. My goodness, I'm feeling like old and worn out beliefs that are getting revamped. Goes right along with the opening message, doesn't it? Now I'm saying that because it has come out here with the Hangman and High Priestess. So this is all about gaining a new perspective through the truth of what you know to be true by your intuitive knowing. So there is this whole transformation of self. Like I said, I believe I used the term leveling up, leveled up. I see this in you. You've gone through some transformation and you're gaining a much more, or will be gaining, I can see this right in your energy, Leo, that you're gaining this clearer vision of what you see for yourself, or what you want for your future. Okay, so we're going to clarify this just a little bit more, but definitely with this death card here on the bottom, that you are completing, I feel to say, like and I even felt that with the channeled message, you're completing, like you're near that end of that, this current transformation process. Of course, we go through many of those in our lifetime, but so gaining a new perspective. Yeah, there's something, some of you may be wanting to embark on something brand new when it comes to what you're doing for work, money, but it doesn't have to be that for everyone. It can also be a fresh new perspective on how you're approaching what you're doing day to day, those that you're building forward with, whether it's relationally or in business, work. It's about a fresh new start, and the way you operate now is going to be different because you're different. Indeed. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. What else for Leo, surrounding Leo? What needs to be shared and said here right now for the collective of Leo? Thank you. Okay, well, a card of, Five of Wands can indicate conflicts, whether it's differences of opinions within yourself or around yourself. Now, this is coming in over, I'm seeing you in a place of, again, here's that leveled up term, but it's also coming into clarity. Like I was just saying, this is very much flowing. This reading is flowing. There is, a newness about where you're headed. It's fresh. And I love that I had the tree analogy, because here they are, the vines on here. One is old and withered, and one is strong and integrous. And here you are riding victorious. Okay, so what is this card of conflict about? Now, you may still be kind of, like I said, tail end of this process where you're still kind of taking that withdraw, that pause to reflect on where you're going. So you yourself could have some inner conflicting ideas about, where you're headed, how you're holding yourself, that kind of thing. But let's get some clarity as well here from Spirit. The Five of Wands, Spirit. Oh, we got a flyer over the moon. We keep talking about clarity as well. All right. So the Page of Cups. Yeah, so I feel like something could be taking you by surprise as you're moving forward, in this new opportunity or new way of doing things. Whatever I see you actually moving towards like a lighter and freer, more successful, like that you do have a lot of people supporting you. But there's something here. I was feeling it. With the clarifiers, it's true. It's very internal. This conflict card is almost like a conflict you may be having within yourself. Something, like I said, is taking you by surprise or will, coming in over the moon card. I feel like when I'm piecing everything together, there's kind of the subconscious chatter from the past, things of the past that are kind of playing up on, maybe even I'm just hearing doubting your own evolution, in the sense like, am I ready for that? Can I take that on? Can I really do that? But yes, you can. Yes, you certainly can, Leo. Spirit is saying it's just a matter of reframing the mindset. Whoa, I love how this is coming through. Just want to know if there was anything else here on this Page of Cups. Well, the Wheel of Fortune coming in over top of, an energy of wanting to move towards something, and that it is serving your highest good. Like I was going to say, this is destined energy that's moving energies in your favor. And I can see Knight of Wands, bottom of the deck, is like this, very passionately charging towards something. But so Spirit's just addressing a little bit of that internal talk. Again, maybe fears. So what are they charging towards? What are the energies they need to be aware of, Spirit, as they move forward for Leo? Future energies. What are they moving towards? Thank you. Wow, Leo, what's going on? There's another card of conflict. And this one seems external, okay? Now, this is conflict that could have happened or is being resolved now, because it's a walking away from conflict kind of card. It's knowing when to cut your losses, knowing when it's, it's not worth your energy anymore. Is what's coming through. That's coming through strong, especially with this Temperance card underneath. It's like, what is worth my energy? Wow. And you're knowing, like, what you want. What you desire. Queen of Cups here in the base. Yeah, you have your sights set on something. And let me tell you, because look at these, King of Wands, Queen of Cups. You have your vision set. You know what you want, but you're having to be patient with a process, but be patient with different energies around you. Okay, what more do they need to know about this Five of Swords? Yeah, it's like this is averting disaster on a choice that you're making. And wow, we have at bottom of the deck repeat card, Five of Swords. Spirit getting our attention around cutting the losses. This is usually the time in my readings where Spirit comes through with a very pointed advice, and here it is. Yeah, no surprise. So the advice is knowing when to withdraw. Wow, I'm just going back to that channel message about letting things, like that purification process, and letting things fall away when they need to, right? And because if we're trying to hold on, we're adding resistance to the flow ultimately, and the flow being our highest and best path. So Spirit is coming in here saying, yes, temper your energies, be patient with this. Or, you know, it's like, I feel like this is like an internal challenge, but it's something that's happening on the external, but it's internally challenging you, having to temper your own feelings and emotions. But the answer here is that in regards to this cutting yourself away from the conflict, or knowing when to, you know, I don't know what's the term, throw the chips in. You have here averting disaster on looking forward versus holding on to something, you know, trying to fight tooth and nail for something. This is envisioning what potential lies ahead of you so that you can avoid more unnecessary strife or conflict. So whoever is resonating with that, it feels a slight bit specific, but it needed to come through. Best guidance for Leo then moving forward definitely was meant to be said. Like, that was really interesting how this card just like boom, 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 fumbled right off my hand. I wish I could play that back in slow-mo. But this is the 10 of Wands, you know, carrying these burdens from the past. It did end up landing in the reverse position. This could be, you know, maybe a resistance to letting certain things go. Oh my gosh, total like repeat message. But again, looking forward. Oh my God, you guys, I love how Spirit does this. Literally, how is it possible you can get the same message from complete different set of card combinations as a reader? It's really pretty cool. So this is like, you know, making things easier for you by looking forward and not holding on unnecessarily. Ultimately, that's what these are saying to me. So Spirit's like, it's just so cool to me. It's like reiterating with different cards, very similar message. Now, if I could elaborate a little more with that Queen of Swords, it is that to trust the vision that you do have. And, you know, she is not afraid to cut things out and away and draw her boundary lines. That is her claim to fame. That's what she's known for, is drawing healthy boundaries and sticking to her guns and only looking forward and not back. Okay, she's holding on to her truth and her clarity. And yeah, underneath, Knight of Swords. So there, it's like speaking up, speaking your truth. Wow. So for those resonating, curious who's resonating with this. It just does feel quite, you know, specific. Is there anything else here for this Queen of Swords, Spirit? 10 of Wands for Leo. Okay, thank you. Yeah, it's going to assist you in moving out of more chaotic times and help you move into the calmer waters here. Spirit is saying, we are assisting you. I'm trying to assist you to move, be carried, like I said, in the flow, but out of the chaos. And it is like, you know, showing me that some of you with the 9 of Swords here showing up are actually have been in some mental agony, stress, maybe sleepless nights or anxieties, and Spirit's wanting to move you out of that with this something new that's coming in that we indicated earlier with that Page of Cups. Here it is showing up as a Ace of Wands. So, you know, we had the Knight of Wands in here as well, charging after something with passion. That's going to help turn those wheels. So it's like, look forward, charge forward, be forward facing, because there is this new opportunity that's here for you. It's like a blessing. We also had that Ace of Swords. So this is potential, strong potential new energy waiting for you. So you are being, trust that you are being carried out and away from burdens and conflict. It's like renewal time here. Remember, you're going through that transformation. So, you know, if we were to pull this all together, it's kind of that, for me, I'm feeling for you to say is that energy of allowing and surrender, which is always easier than said than done. Yes, indeed. But it's something that you're working through and you are going to work through. You're going to be successfully tempering this energy. This is a major arcana, which tells me it's, you know, this is the energy that you will be able to take on, you will be taking on. So you're gonna be okay here, Leo. Just working through something, gaining more clarity through the process. Again, trust that intuition, call back your power, you know, whatever is in the fabric, the threads, you know, of your life are meant to be there right now to serve you. They're not going anywhere, but those things that are trying to slough off and shed away, it's like that's what's meant to happen, is allow that so that you can be moved forward on your best path with more ease. Wow. Okay. Well, I just feel like that all just came out so easily and like clearly and quickly for you, Leo. I do feel complete with this. I will leave it here. Thank you so much for sharing your energy with me in this way, and we'll see you on the next video.